this big stage and display their supremacy. Welcome to College Station, Texas, and Kyle Field, the legendary home of the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. And the Tar Heels will kick it away and get this game going. Return it from inside the 5. And the returner steps out at the 20. That's when the offense will take over. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. The Aggies will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, Kirk. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Looking to convert on 3rd down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Direct snap. He finds some space. Defense makes the tackle, but that Wildcat look does produce a 1st down.
Well, I know it's here early in this game, but boy, this is what you want to see as an offense. You get to these 3rd downs, it's all about trying to create opportunities and momentum, and that's what they've done here, converting to get a new set of downs.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And the Aggies look to keep this drive moving.
Okay, here they go. Big 1st down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Quarterback goes through off the one-pass option. They tackle him, but the game moves the ball to the 36.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. It's a quarterback keeper. And they've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Defense swarms them on that 1st down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss. A quick throw out left, complete. In the clear at the 25. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line. Texas A&M is now operating in the red zone. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Play action here on 1st down. Pressure is coming. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Back to throw. It's Fernandez. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
It can be hard sometimes with a pre-snap, but if the quarterback can identify the outside coverage, he can avoid these kind of losses. This was just man coverage on the outside, and the secondary pounced on that screen.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Fighting for the end zone, but doesn't get there. They'll spot the ball at the 3.
What a valuable commodity for this offense. You get down into the red zone, the defense is worried about the receivers to the outside. Who better to get the ball to than the big tight end to be able to pick up a first down in the red area? Beautiful play.
Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Second and goal play. Spot the ball at the 9. And he'll set up to throw. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone.
I really like the route here, the receiver. In the quick game, it's all about timing. Quarterback this time puts the ball behind him, making it tough for the receiver to get back to make the catch.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Third and goal, looking to throw for it. He's running out of time here. The defense stops him there on the scramble, close to the goal line, but not in.
The defense here very much aware of the threat of this quarterback's legs. Even in a condensed space inside the red zone, it's a wonderful job to stop him short of the goal line on that third down play.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Dropping back, it's Fernandez. Bringing pressure. That's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And the single back takes the handoff.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Picks up the first, looking for more. Gets some space around the 30. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Crosses the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, UNC.
Chris, you don't see this kind of play very often. That is coast to coast. This guy, with the speed that he has, when you get him into the open field, we know how dangerous he is. But it started at the line of scrimmage. Great blocks up front, initially to free him up, and then the rest is all about that speed.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. going to return it from near the goal line. And the return man brought down. That's decent yard. On that return. And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. To throw, it's Fernandez. He escapes the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. Oh, and it's dropped by an excellent defensive player. A chance at a takeaway. Got away from him. Don't see that often.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. And it's a direct snap. Breaks in open space. And fighting off the defender. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Second down after that previous play. Wants to throw it. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. To the air, it's Fernandez. Fires it to the wideout. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
The Aggies will send their punt team onto the field. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. Coverage team gets him down, and that'll do it for the first period. And it's North Carolina in front. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here's the handoff. They stop him right at the 24.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Important second down play coming up. A play action looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Swarmed by the pass rush. Sacked.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Contact as he threw it. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
He's going to try to return the punt. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. The Aggies looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And now the running back's got it again. Try to run him up the middle, but get nothing.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
To throw, it's Fernandez. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage. He pays for it. Not much on the return there, but the interception gives the football back to the offense at the 47. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Catch made in space. Look out. Touchdown, North Carolina. Way too much speed on that play.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size, he's got the speed, he's a difficult matchup, and here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He steps out at the 21. That's when they'll start the drive. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. He'll hand it off. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. No huddle now for the offense.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Offense in hurry-up mode.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
catch is made behind the line of scrimmage.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
That completion makes it second and medium. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He stopped, but he gets a first down. The Aggies come to the line in a hurry up.
Boy, when this back has room to run, he really can hurt you with his speed and ability to accelerate upfield to pick up a first down. Think about A&M backs over the years. They have been spoiled. Some great backs, most recently, Devon A-Chain and Isaiah Spiller. But even going back, people forget Dante Hall when he wore that Texas A&M unit.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Looking to throw. It's Fernandez. Makes a quick catch. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
The offense stays on the field, of course. It's 4th down and inches. Here comes a handoff. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Catch made on the out route. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw. The offense going with the hurry up. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team to bring him down at the 16. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Looking downfield, it's Fernandez. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And the Aggies looking to crank up the tempo a bit. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Here comes the shovel pass. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense. When you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a...
Gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
BAT is good, makes the score 21-7. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Now he's bringing it back. Past the 20. The 10. Touchdown, Aggies. The defense contributes 6 points.
The QB is the loneliest man in the stadium right now following that dreaded pick 6. For this guy, it's a nightmare in real time. And for the defense, unbridled jubilation.
The extra point is good. Down by a touchdown, 21-14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the kick is a square kick. Taken by one of the up men. After a very solid kick return, they'll tackle him at the 36. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. They'll hand it off. Makes a nice move there. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. This will likely be the last play of the half. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. On the move now. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. has made this a real challenge for the offense. Ball handed off. And they get him down on what will be the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Aggies will kick this away to get the second half going. The kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Fortunate to have the lead at the break with those pass protection problems. Let's see if they can clean that up here in the third quarter. Looking right, this one caught. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks into the clear. Muscles past the defender. Touchdown, UNC. There was no catching him that time. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team now. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Right up on the receiver. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Back to throw. It's Fernandez. Short throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Under pressure, just lets it go. Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. Here's the toss play now, running to the right. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Scanning the field. It's Fernandez. Tries the right with a quick throw. Pass caught on a comeback route. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Huge gain here by Texas A&M on a perfectly thrown ball and a great play by the wide receiver on the back end. These Texas A&M receivers can hurt you with their speed and execution when they get the ball thrown downfield.
Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
He's back to throw again on 2nd down. Snags it to throw. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? He's past the marker and still going. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, North Carolina.
Well, it was just a matter of time till this guy found a seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
And the point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Takes this from inside the 5. And the returner steps out at the 20. That's where the offense will take over. Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They moved it well last time, got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. Pass is caught, and the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. And the Aggies hustle to the line to run that hurry out. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Looking to pass. It's Fernandez. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive. The best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Here we go on 4th down. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the 2nd half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. You make the stop, but it'll be 1st down from the 13.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Offense looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Empty set now, 5 wide. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Extending the play now. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
And it's good right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he gets to the 30 before stepping out. Begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Dropping back, it's Fernandez. Caught in the flat by the running back. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
And the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. And there's the handoff. He shreds the tackle. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Looking deep to the right side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Boy, 3rd down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. And as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Now here's an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't quite have the concentration or the focus necessary. Ends up dropping it before he could bring it in.
Incompletion sets up a second down.
Here we go.
Looking to throw. It's Fernandez. He escapes the pocket. Fires it on the move. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Man, even outside of the pocket, this quarterback's having trouble finding guys downfield. They are in desperation mode right now and still can't seem to get it together.
And the wideout goes in motion. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking for 6. It'll be broken up in the end zone. That's a great play.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on third down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge fourth down stop.
Chris, they had it. They had exactly what they wanted. I can't believe this would have been a touchdown, but he drops the ball on fourth down.
On the run, it's Cook. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the fourth quarter to see this guy get the football, just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
He's got the first and still going. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Hands off to the left. Breaking free at midfield. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
Now it's second down here. They'll run it here. Runs through the defender. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
They fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. O-line formation for the defense. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Touchdown, Tar Heels. Add 6 more points to the total.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
Point after, knocked right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Last time the defense got a big 4th down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. Looking downfield, it's Fernandez. Going to scramble now. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's a short completion of the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Going for a big play downfield. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. Pounding away with the run game.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. They call the counter run here. He's got room to run. With that, they should be able to hold on, Kirk, and they prevail in this early season showdown. Never sure at this point how much the rankings mean, but this lower-ranked team came in here and showed they're the better side.
Anytime you can pull off an upset like this over such a highly ranked team, obviously will help your resume, and I think build some confidence that should carry over the rest of the year.
Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Oh, this defense, if there's any chance of getting back in this game, you can't give up a big gain like this on 1st down.
Second down play coming up. And here's the handoff. As the first down is still going. They bring him down, but that is a crucial first down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. And the Tar Heels line up on 1st and 10 now. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
2nd down.
Well, this one, I mean, defied